I'm going to do the Capricorn energy reading, and this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take the parts that do resonate. If it does not, leave the parts that do not resonate, as those may be meant for someone else. All right. All right, we have the Eight of Pentacles. What else is going on with Capricorn? We have the Eight of Swords. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Having trouble building a new partnership. Getting things started. I feel a lot lately that the Pentacles are coming out a lot for Capricorn, so I feel like it's building businesses, building money, building that career, building that thing that you want to focus on. You're holding yourself back from a partnership, or you're feeling that you're being held back from starting something new. Because Eight of Pentacles can represent a new money-making opportunity. It can be like getting down to work. As you see, he's working here and he's building things, and I feel like you're having trouble with that because the Eight of Swords is in between these two things, that you're holding yourself back from something. Is a partnership affecting you, or are you trying to get to that next level? Are you trying to get into that partnership? So I feel like that's what you're struggling with there. All right, we have the Hangman, which I love, which is seeing things from a different perspective, right? Taking a step back and seeing things from a different perspective. I almost feel like this is a growth, a learning lesson for you, as it's something that you want to pursue, it's something that you want to go after, but I feel like you just don't have that. There's something that's going on that's holding you back from pursuing that or getting that. I also feel that there could be a lot of frustration because maybe you're feeling like things should happen faster, that you should see results quicker, that maybe there's someone else around you where they've tried the same thing, but they're getting results quicker, or their path seems to be going faster. And definitely that can be frustrating when we see others that are attaining things and we're like, wait a minute, how come it's not happening for me? How come I'm not getting the same results? But there could be a lot of different factors, such as maybe that person has a better skills at what it is that if you're both trying to achieve the same thing, or maybe that you're both doing different things, or that person has more of a skill. Some people just have a knack for like marketing or businesses. Some people, it just takes longer to learn these things because you don't have that experience. It also depends on, did they go to school for it, or was their family into that, and was their parents sharing information and how to grow and how to learn and how to do those things. So I feel like there's a lot of different factors that could be going on that you have to realize that you have to take that into effect, but you also have to realize that it's your path that you're going on, like you're creating your own path. I also feel that looking within to shine that light on your path that you're doing. I just feel like you can attain this Ace of Pentacles, but you have to not fight against it, and you have to see things from a different perspective, is that you're on your own path and you're going your own way. We have Prince of Cups, those emotions and feelings. We have, letting go of what's holding you back. Moving forward from the 8 to the 10 of Swords. Sometimes we can be our own worst enemy, and in our mind we're saying that we can't achieve things, or we get frustrated, or we get irritated, and I just feel like that's what it is that you need to let go of. And you need to get down to work, and you need to do the hard work. Yes, it would be really amazing if we all could just kind of sit back and say, well, this is what I would like to have happen. And then that's what happens, right? It'd be so much easier. And it would be easier if we all we're that type of person where if we just put in minimal work, we achieve these massive goals. But some of us have to work a lot harder, but we also have to realize, okay, I'm one of those that has to work harder. There's more than likely, there are things that you do, skills that you have, things that you have achieved that other people are struggling with, that they're trying to achieve or they're trying to do. So it's like I said before, we all have our own unique things that we have in our plus column, but there are things where it's going to take us more work to try and do. And then we have the Six of Swords and we have the Queen of Wands. So it's like moving towards that Queen of Wands and taking actions and saying, okay, I'm really going to have to buckle down. I'm going to have to work at this. I'm going to have to figure ways to make things happen, you know, for this Ace of Pentacles, for this Four of Wands, whether it's a partnership that you want to work with. I feel like it's more towards business. I don't feel like it's more towards relationship, but it applies to relationships too. And as if it's a relationship that you want to pursue, that you want to evolve, that, you know, you want to have that true partnership with, that you have to put the work in, right? You have to make time for that person, have those date nights, listen to them when they're talking, see what it is that is their love languages, and making sure that you're communicating with them, or you're giving them what it is that they need in their love language, and you're communicating to them to say what your love language is. And so, you know, it's just like relationships, anything that you try and do is a lot of work, you know, whether it's relationships or businesses, or financial security, those rewards for putting in the hard work. And sometimes we just have to, if it's not working for you and it's not happening and you're feeling like you're being held back, then what is the solution to the problem? It's stopping and looking at it from a different perspective and saying, okay, I've got to change my mindset because I've got to turn things around and I've got to get things back on track here. And how do I do that? How do I get to that? What is it that I'm feeling is on my negative, and how can I turn that around to make it to a positive? And looking within, and it could be things from your past, or things that you were taught from your past, or ideas that you thought from your past, and you're like, well, no, that's not really the way it was, right? That it can be different. All right, so let's grab a animal oracle. That if you want change, you have to be change. That's what I say. Koi fish spirit, there's always enough. There's always enough. That's a big thing that, you know, you have to realize, is that, which I've heard a lot of other videos, I've listened to a lot of motivational videos, and a lot of times I've heard the people say that they've said they had to realize that there is enough. That if you're trying to get into a field that you feel is saturated, that there is enough room for you, because you need to put your own unique spin on it and your own vision for that. That if you want money to come in, you have to realize there is enough money in the universe to come in for you, to reach you. So you have to have that mindset. Like, you can't be thinking, well, you know, everybody else has already made money at that, and there's really not much money left in that, and I'm not going to get my money. I just feel like it's your perspective on the outlook. I feel that makes a huge difference about things. But if you're saying there's always enough, there's enough for me, there's enough space for me to make my mark and to do what I want to do and achieve what I want to achieve, because I'm being unique to myself and I am making my own path. All right, let's grab a numerology. All right, numerology card for this reading. We have number 8. I feel that's pretty cool, because we had the 8 of Pentacles and the 8 of Swords, and now we have the 8, which is manifestation, which is perfect, because that was exactly what I was just talking about, is what do you want to manifest? What do you want to have come in for you? What is that energy that you want to put out there, and that energy that you want to receive back in? So number 8 is manifesting those things, making things happen, not holding yourself back from them. All right, let's grab a fortune reading card. We have Cracker. Positive energy surround you, love, joy, and good fortune await, without a doubt. And that's because you're being positive, you're being motivated, you're using those tools that you have to step back, look and see what's not working, to turn that around and make it work. And good fortune awaits because not only are you achieving your goals with this Nine of Pentacles, but you're also changing your outlook and your perspective, and you're seeing where there is enough for you to fit in and make your dreams real. Let's close out with a Star Dragons card. Sometimes we feel like we don't fit in, or we feel like there's not enough, or things aren't going to happen. We've all had that. I have that too. Definitely with the tarot readings. There's lots of other readers. I don't even know how many readers there are, thousands and thousands and thousands. And I definitely have those times where I think, well, why would people want to listen to me? And I'm like, I have to tell myself I have a good message. I have my own unique message. I have my own unique way. And so it's same with this reading here, that if there's something that you want to pursue, you have to, give yourself that pep talk and say that you are unique and you have your own way of doing things. Vision, contemplating the future. Looking towards the future and seeing what is your goal that you want to have, and then taking those actions to make it happen. Also, I'm a hairdresser, so there's thousands, hundreds of thousands of hairdressers, but you have your own unique style, you have your unique way of interacting with the client and cutting hair, and you start to build that clientele based on your way of cutting, and you build that up. You just have to be dedicated. You just have to be there all the time, and take all of those clients, see which ones work for you, see which ones come back, see which ones don't come back. And it's just like with anything else that you want to do, and it's not giving up. All right, thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.